Hey friend, welcome. I am headed into Aldi. Can you see like part of the sign? There it is. It's right there behind me. I'm headed into Aldi. I was hoping to do a pickup order, but unfortunately I waited too long and we need some food in our house. So I'm going in. I have my bags. I have my order. I have my mask and I have my list. So join me and then I'll show you what I'm getting or what I have gotten after I get it. And then I'll also show you the menu plan that we're gonna eat this week, hopefully. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm married to Alex and we have 4 kids. They are 3, 6, 11, and 14. And I like to chat about contentment and what that means in a world that's just full of comparison. And we'll get to that, but let me show you what I got at Aldi so I can get it put away. All right, so here is the whole table laid out. It was about $170 some dollars, 78 I think. So I'll just show you everything I got. All right, to start off, I got toilet paper because, well, you know. And then we got some bacon for a breakfast. This is ground turkey. It's frozen, and I really like that to keep in my freezer, and then I can just pull 1 or 2 out at a time as I need it. We use that a lot instead of ground beef. It is healthier, it's cheaper, and yeah, that's pretty much the reasons. I got a bunch of this chicken, and I do have it on a bag because one of them is gross and leaky. So I will have to wrap those up. But I like to look for these red tags. And yeah, so the red tags are 50% off. Sometimes it's $1 off, sometimes it's $2 off. But they're just really close to their expiration date. And so then all I do is throw them in the freezer and again, pull them out when I need them. So 50% off, and I got 5 packages. So I think they're each almost 2 pounds. I am kind of a lazy cook, so I like to use pre-bagged frozen vegetables. Again, just keeping those in my freezer and pulling them out when I need them. So we like this blend a lot. It's Prince Edward medley, and it has beans and carrots and wax beans in it, broccoli and peas. My kids actually eat garden peas like that, frozen. I don't know, I started doing that when they were young, kind of randomly, and they like it. So we do it. This is some yogurt and milk. Oats, we use oats a lot for breakfast. And then pumpkin. I don't really have anything in mind for pumpkin. I just thought it was something good to have on hand. We did need kind of our snack bin replenished, so I got some applesauce pouches. My 11-year-old hates those because she says she thinks they're baby food, but everybody else seems to not mind them. I don't mind them. We have some trail mixes. These are actually for breakfast for Sunday morning, just because Sunday mornings are rushed often in our house. These tropical fruit, they used to have so many more varieties like peaches and pears and mandarin oranges. I could only find these 2, but what's important to look for here is 100% fruit juice. Because a lot of times when you are looking at, you know, fruit cups like this, they will put them in syrup, which just adds a bunch of sweeteners or sugars, and it's, I mean, the fruit's sweet already. You don't need extra sugar. And then these fruit strips are awesome. It's $5 for 21 strips, and they have just fruit juice and fruit puree. So if you buy these at any other store, like even at Big Lots, I found something similar, and it was $1 a strip. These come out to just under 25 cents a strip, and it's just fruit. It is a lot of sugar, but it's fruit sugar, so I feel like that's better than, you know, cookie sugar. So let's see, I was gonna say something else. Oh, in the Valentine Day section, they actually had these with like the Valentine writing thing on the back. Does that make sense? You know, like the to, from, with a little message. So I think that would be really good for like a school Valentine exchange. Really cost effective and you know, somewhat healthier than a sucker. So anyway, I just thought that was kind of cool. Here we have a plethora of staples in our house. I have some olive oil, maple syrup, honey, avocado oil, apple cider vinegar, and then I bought grapeseed oil because if you know me in real life, I'm a birth doula. I actually have a client that is due soon, and I was going to put some massage oil in my bag, and I really enjoy grapeseed oil. It's not too, I don't know, that's a whole different subject. Anyway, it feels good as a massage oil. It's not too slimy, greasy, that's the word. It's not too greasy. It absorbs really, really well. So anyway, that's a whole different subject, and I didn't mean to go there, but it is what it is. It's part of my life. So anyway, this is the fruits and vegetables section, which this makes me happy. We'll talk about it a little more, but we're really trying to get back on the healthful train here. So I bought an Asian chopped salad because Aldi does not have a coleslaw mix, and this is really similar. So I will use this. We're going to do egg roll in a bowl one day. And then I also bought a cabbage because I need more than this. And this was like $3.50. I didn't want to buy 2 of them for egg roll in a bowl. I usually just use like $1.50 or $2 coleslaw mix from Meijer, but I didn't also want to go to Meijer. So bananas, because we eat a lot of bananas. And we're also going to have smoothies this week for breakfast, and a cantaloupe because delicious. Of course, you know, cantaloupe in January is hugely different from cantaloupe in August, but we'll still take it. I have some carrots here. We got hummus because we like to eat them with carrots and with cucumbers, which we got there. I got a salad mix for salad one day. I did buy lemons and limes because I like to use those a lot as, not condiments. What's the word? Where you put toppings, where you put, you know, like we're going to do a taco skillet one day, and I like to squeeze lime juice over the top of that, whatever that's called. So I also will drink water quite a bit better if I put lime or lemon juice in my water. I also have some chopped kale for, yeah, I believe the taco skillet. I really like to have sweet potatoes that are frozen, but I couldn't find them. They usually have them there. So anyway, I'm gonna have to dice my own sweet potatoes. I guess I'll live. Probably live to tell the tale. Cucumbers, I already said, and then baby spinach. My husband likes to have spinach and cucumbers and hummus, and then he'll make out of, sorry about that, out of the, what's this called? Out of the turkey, he'll make some sausage, and that he will have that for breakfast when he's eating really well. The rest of our produce over here, we have apples. We eat apples and peanut butter a ton, and then we also have green onions. I top everything with green onions because it's just delicious. It adds like a little bit of a crunch and just a little, like a little spiciness. Not spicy is not quite the word, but it's just good. Zucchini goes in our egg roll in a bowl, not egg roll in a bowl, in the taco skillet. We have some avocado to top things like taco skillet. Strawberries are delicious, but again, not so much in January, but we'll deal. So we'll talk a little bit more about our, sorry, I'm trying to hide this dirt here in the corner, but I'm just, real life, okay? It is what it is. So we have some unhealthy foods that we're trying to finish up. Not necessarily unhealthy, but like we have a ton of salsa, so I bought another. I wasn't going to buy any more chips, but we had a ton more. We have a bunch of salsa that I don't want to just throw away. So I bought another thing of chips so we can have some salsa and chips tonight with our dinner. Same with...
What if I want one of these?
You want one of those?
What if one of these things?
What if we run out of those?
Yeah.
Then we'll just buy more. So the Kettle Chips are,
Mama,
again, for another,
strawberries.
you're
I want
always,
strawberries.
okay, hold on, let me finish up. And then again, I have some deli meat, and I was gonna do just crackers and deli meat one day for a lunch. Easy, just to kind of finish up the deli meat, get it gone.
Maybe this would have these and these.
Yeah. Okay, so these are my absolute favorite. They are paleo. Like the ingredients are coconut, cashews, coconut sugar, cassava flour, and sea salt. And they're so good. So good. The sea salt caramel one. So I decided to grab those just because I wanted to, you know, add to our snack bin stuff. I just thought it was a kind of, it's not really a snack, it's more of a treat, but it's still, they're delicious. And then, have you gone down the aisles where they have all the, like, I forget what they call them, Aldi finds or something. And so they have the non-food aisle, at least at my store. Right now, it's a bunch of organizing stuff, a bunch of exercise stuff. And then there's the food non-Aldi find aisle. They actually had peanut butter coconut crisps. They had a chocolate flavored one, a regular flavored one, and then a chocolate chip flavored one. And I thought, you know what? Those are going to be gone in, you know, like a week or so. So I'm just going to pick one up of each of the different kinds just to try them, see if we like them, have them as treats throughout the week. They're with peanut. They're not going to fall under the paleo category. And there is probably more sugar in these than I want, but you know, we're easing in. We'll talk about it in a few minutes here, but we're easing in. So this is what I bought, what I needed. Of course, my pantry still has a bunch of stuff in my freezer and refrigerator, but we can chat in just a few minutes about our menu plan and what we kind of decided we're doing as a family to get a little bit healthier. Oh, I also bought some flowers. I love buying flowers at Aldi, and I put them in this beautiful vase that my friend made. All right, it is actually a few hours later, but let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got planned for the week. So Monday is actually today, and we had some oatmeal and fruit, I think is what we had. I don't remember. A friend dropped over some sandwiches, and we had that with one of the bags of chips. And tonight we're going to have some leftovers also from that same friend. They had a party and blessed us with some food, so that was absolutely lovely. But we will, she sent us some meatballs, and so we'll have some vegetables with that, and I think some chips and salsa. So then tomorrow I will make some granola. We'll have that with, I could not find kefir at Aldi, so we'll have that with the yogurt and some fruit. Then we had some hot dogs left over from last week, so we'll have hot dogs and veggies for lunch, and like I said, taco skillet on Tuesday night for dinner. Wednesday we'll have oatmeal and fruit, and then turkey and crackers, and then we'll have some hummus and vegetables with that for lunch as well. On Wednesday night we'll do egg roll in a bowl. Egg roll in a bowl and taco skillet, both of them I have in a video. If I remember, I'll link it. But they are some of our favorites. We like those. And then on Thursday, we'll have granola and yogurt and fruit again, as well as some leftovers. So we'll likely have leftovers just from these last few days. And if we don't, we have eggs and whatnot. So it'll be fine. Buffalo chicken skillet is another really yummy just skillet meal. And then on Friday, we'll have smoothies for breakfast, and I got that salad mix that I'll add some kale and spinach to, and we'll have some baked chicken with that. On Friday night, we'll be at my mom's, and I probably will bring something to contribute, but I haven't talked to her about that yet, so who knows? Likely, my kids will probably make something desserty. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. I wiggled the camera. Here we go. Okay, so on Saturday, my husband likes to make a big brunch, so he will make the bacon, and then sometimes it's like eggs and hash browns. Probably we'll make pancakes. We have some gluten-free flour. We also have some whole wheat flour. We also make pancakes with oats. And then, so that'll just be brunch. Oh, hello, Layla. That'll just be brunch, and then for dinner we'll have chicken and potatoes and vegetables. I'm not exactly sure how I'll make that chicken yet, but as you saw, I bought a ton of chicken. Sunday is always a busy day with church and stuff, so we'll have granola bars and we'll have bananas on the way to church. And then we actually have quite a busy day on Sunday, this particular Sunday, so we will be going out for lunch. And then OYO is on your own, which means Mom doesn't cook Sunday dinner. I just don't. And I don't plan it, and it's just usually leftovers or scroungy, or people make smoothies, or we can do popcorn and kind of just snack all night. Just kind of depends. But that is usually how I do Sundays. With youth group and stuff, people are in and out, so it just makes it easier to do that. People just kind of do what is easiest for them on Sunday evenings. So my very fancy planner here, I want to show you that I like to do it this way, just in a notebook, because I write out my menu plan, and then on the opposite page, I write out my list. You can see there were a few things I couldn't get at Aldi, and so I just circle those and get them at another store. Today I did make a run to Big Lots, and I bought plantain chips there and coconut milk and syrup. But cilantro they didn't have, and coconut aminos, so I'll have to get those just the next time I go to Meijer. So I'll just keep that in my notebook, and then next week I will just go ahead and make it's very fancy. It gets shoved in my purse a lot, so then I'll just make next week's menu plan on this page, and then my menu, and then my grocery list on this week. And this works really well for me as long as I keep track of this notebook. So sometimes it gets lost, and then we're in trouble. I will rip this out, and then I hang it on my refrigerator so we can access that all week. And yeah, that's the menu. So I told you we'd get back to contentment, and here it is. So we have really struggled with how we've been eating. We just have not been eating well at all. For the past, about a year ago, we switched to almost an entirely paleo lifestyle for our whole family, and AIP specifically for one person. And that had worked really, really well. And then, you know, in October we went on vacation, and November we got sick, and December was the holidays. Well, Alex and I were like, we've got to get back to it. And so we decided that we were going to go grain-free, dairy-free, and like processed foods free, processed sugar specifically. So there will be exceptions, like when we go out on Sunday night. You know, you saw I did buy oats. I have a whole video on oatmeal for the morning. I do believe that oats are a healthy grain. So we don't, you know, that we do have like a bag of rice still. I won't get rid of the rice. We'll use it eventually. Maybe even this week for the taco skillet or the egg roll in a bowl. But I usually use cauliflower rice for that. So anyway, all of that to say, I know there are a lot of different ways to eat healthy. You can be a vegetarian or a vegan. You can eat low carb. You can eat low fat. You can eat keto. And I think that in times that there are places for that. Paleo as well. I don't think that any one specific diet is perfect. and when I say diet, I don't mean dieting. I mean the way you eat. That's what I mean. So I don't think any one specific diet is perfect. Even when we were doing AIP, we did it very strict for, I want to say 3 months, but it's hard. It's hard. So, you know, we do the best we can. My motto, do the best I can with the information I've been given and the resources I've been given. So, you know, not all my produce is organic. Do I want it to be? Absolutely. Do I want to buy all my meat from a farm? Yes, I do, but I can't do that. I physically, I am not able, with the resources that I have, able to do that. So I do the best that I can. I find that, you know, just a little bit better of a brand of chicken, half off, and I throw that in my freezer. And that's a way that I can do the best I can with the resources that I've been given. And I can't compare myself to someone who has more resources than I do. I can think of one person in particular, and when I go to their home, I'm so amazed with how well this person shops and eats, but their resources are much bigger than mine, and so I cannot compare that to what I have, because it's just not going to happen. I also have to really think about, do I want to be perfect, or do I want to be better than I was yesterday? And that, I think, is the key for me. Like, okay, you know what? Forget yesterday. Today, I just ate like 3 caramels. They were delicious. But you know what? I want to be better than I am. I want to be better than that. I want to not eat 3 caramels just because I feel like it, right? So I did eat a salad for lunch, and I'm counting that as a win, because I don't love salad. But I know that it's good for me, and that it was chock full of kale and just deliciousness and really good for me foods, and it really was good. It was tasty, and it was good for me. So it was better than what I did yesterday, which was eat a bunch of junk food. So we're working slowly. We're getting there. We're not perfect. I still, you know, even when we do eat paleo, most of the time, I still do things like oats and black beans, and there are things that I think in moderation are not terrible for you. But for now, sorry, my dog is distracting me. For now, we are just going to try to be better than we were yesterday. You want to say goodbye? You're just looking at me upside down, you silly dog. Well, thank you for hanging out with me and for seeing my menu plan and my grocery haul, and I really appreciate it if you give me a like, a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and be sure to check out another video. There should be another one right there. And please remember, however you're eating, however you're shopping, if you are doing better than you were yesterday, you're doing great, and you're okay just the way you are. I'll see you soon.